Welcome to The Pitch is Right, the game show where we interview contestants from the 2024 PitchIT competition in a little bit different way by playing some fun and friendly games. All right, welcome everybody to our first episode of The Pitch is Right, the game show where we're going to talk to the PitchIT contestants for PitchIT 2024 and do a little game show around their product, their business, and what they're doing for MSPs. So just to get us started, Patrick, if you would go ahead and introduce yourself and MSP process.
So my name's Patrick Leonard with MSP Process. We built MSP Process over the last few years, really to solve some automation issues and service desk problems that we saw around security and just in general, help MSPs communicate better, find better ways to get that information all into their PSA. And so that's really the foundation of kind of why we built MSP Process.
Larry, how about you and Strety? What are you guys about?
Yeah, so Strety is a business operating systems platform. So being able to run, all sorts of things like meeting agendas, rocks, to-dos, scorecards, even vision of a company, and people that self-implement, for example, an EOS platform or Pinnacle or scaling up will use our software to do so for their business.
Okay, awesome. I am a big fan of frameworks, so love the idea. Okay, well, let's get right into it. Our first game is, of course, Elevator Pitch Off. Now, for this, I'm going to go ahead and put up a timer. There we go. And Patrick, since you joined first, I will go ahead and give you the opportunity to go first on this one. In 60 seconds, describe your business or product to an MSP. Go.
At MSP Process, we help MSPs with service desk automation tools, secure their service desk and optimize their operations and communications. So one part of that is our cutting edge end user and tech verification. So we help prevent the voice phishing attacks on your service desk and clients. So things like MGM, that attack where it brought that company to their knees, that's one of the things we help prevent there. We help MSPs boost their service desk KPIs by communicating more effectively. So we have an integrated SMS, client portal, and chat system. Clients are 9 times more likely to respond to a text message than a phone call or an email. So it helps MSPs improve their service delivery. So in addition to that, we do some automation around notification scheduling and enable MSPs to really notify their technicians or their clients of events that are coming up.
Awesome. And right on time. All right, Larry, let me get this timer reset. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
All right. So an MSP, kind of like any SMB, runs on an operating system. On one side of the spectrum, that could be a chaotic operating system running from the gut, just kind of being reactive. Kind of a little bit further is just being intentional about things, of wanting to get things done. And then even further afield is doing a framework. Someone's done this in the past. There's a lot of books, Rockefeller Habits, Scaling Up, Pinnacle. A lot of these frameworks tell you exactly how to run the business, how to meet weekly, monthly, quarterly, how to meet with employees and do quarterly reviews, have KPIs so you know the business is running well, have rocks to stretch the business out. So what we do is we digitize that. So inside of Microsoft Teams, we have a platform that'll let you run your meetings, have your quarterly rocks, run a scorecard, have to-dos, set of issues, an accountability chart or a organizational chart for your company, what you want to get accomplished in 1, 2, 3 years.
All right. And again, right on time. So awesome. Thank you guys for that. Really interested in those products and what you guys are doing. So hopefully we'll learn more as we go through the game show here. So the next one we're going to play is Tech Taboo. So let me go ahead and get rid of the timer and go ahead and add the words that you're not going to be able to say when describing your product. So the words are cybersecurity, cloud, automation, and IT. So the goal here is you're describing your business to the MSP, not in a pitchy way. Okay. You're going to describe how it helps their business or their clients in, terms that you didn't necessarily use in your pitch a few minutes ago. And Larry, I will allow you to go first this time. There's no time limit on this one, so feel free to go a little bit longer than what we did with the pitch.
Yeah, perfect. So in Strety, in our platform, essentially is that you are documenting everything, right? So as opposed to documenting your meetings in a OneNote or just in Planner where it's sort of siloed off or a Google Sheets, you would have it documented in the system, but it's interrelated to a lot of other things. So for example, and I had to look at the words now, but for example, if you had a meeting, you had a takeaway, right? You can go create a to-do and then have that be a process that is pretty direct process to create a ticket inside of a, like example, ConnectWise PSA tool, right? And then have that automatically, if someone closed out that ticket in ConnectWise, have it concurrently followed up and closed out inside of Strety. So everything's interrelated. You can kind of document, where something happened in a meeting. When did we make a decision a couple months ago about something? How did we, resolve a problem in the past? And that's, kind of part of what the platform does and helps you run your business calmly. And especially helpful to their customer base is that, once you've done that for your own business, we have a partner program that will let you resell Strety licenses to your client base and have those conversations with them.
Awesome. And that's a really great idea. You're opening the door for MSPs to add kind of that business consulting piece to their business, which interestingly enough is something that I did when I was an MSP back in the 2007, 2013 timeframe. Awesome. All right, Patrick, you're up.
All right. So on our side of things, from MSP process side of things, we really looked at the challenges that we had as MSPs in terms of when I ran an MSP, in addition to just having chats with hundreds of MSPs around some of the problems that they had. Obviously, securing their help desk is a big issue with what's going on in today's market with all the breaches and whatnot. And so that was a natural thing for us to look at implementing end user verification. We also added in technician verification, which is another platform that allows the MSP to protect their clients. So instead of just end user verification where the MSP gets a call from a client who might want a password reset, the technician verification that we have that's patent pending enables the client to actually verify it's the IT firm calling them. So kind of looked at that. We had a lot of conversations with MSPs about how to really properly secure their environment. And that was a big deal to them. Hey, how do we prevent that from happening? And so that was a big part of what we built in terms of the security piece. As it relates to communication, we built an integrated client portal that has the ability to give MSPs the leverage to have their clients create tickets, but also verify their users. So we took a different approach to what you see in the market with the current portals in terms of how we kind of rolled ours together. Ours kind of puts together all the communication components that we've integrated in and then enables an MSP to take that information, make sure it's all logged securely to their PSA. Everything that's done is done seamlessly for them, for lack of a better word. And the one thing we found in talking to MSPs is really no one had an ability to get direct communication. So enabling MSPs to get faster responses to tickets. A lot of them have tickets that sit on the board for days and days with no response. Clients, by and large, will respond to SMS messages 9 times more than a phone call or an email. So we built a really slick system to enable them to communicate over SMS, get that information from their clients very easily, and deliver a better service to their clients. A lot of busy executives on the go don't necessarily want to take phone calls of managers. And so it really, what we found is MSPs are absolutely loving that component of what we built. And then the last part is really around kind of seamlessly putting all that together and enabling them to send schedule notifications for their technicians, and also notify their clients of scheduled activities that are coming up. So we can do that over SMS, email, all the different platforms that we support. It's all very tightly integrated. So really does help MSPs both communicate and verify their users and the technicians.
Awesome. So I think Larry won that one because Patrick, you did use the word IT.
Oh, I did. Oh,
yeah. That was the only one. I saw you kind of skirting around a couple other ones too. I could tell you were like, you hit the brakes a couple of times.
And I will tell you, I'm not going to make it easy on the contestants in other episodes. These words are going to change. And I can guarantee you, based on what you guys both did, integrated is going to be one that's definitely going to be in there. And I know is going to trip some people up. Okay. Well, out with tech taboo. Let's go ahead and get rid of those nasty words. Okay, this one should be fun. This one is called PitchIT or DitchIT. And what you're going to do is you're each going to give me 3 things about your offering, your product you're offering. And I'm going to have to guess which one of those is a lie. Patrick, PitchIT or DitchIT?
All right, so MSP Process started as an Autotask integrated platform for SMS, and customer number 1 is out of Australia. MSP Process requires an agent install for implementation of the client portal. MSP Process has an uptime monitoring platform built into it like Uptime Robot.
I'm going to hope that it's B.
You think B is the incorrect statement?
I do.
So the agent?
Yes,
wrong.
The agent. I hope it does not require an agent.
It does not require an agent. That's true.
Got it.
So wait, MSP requires an agent. The way I worded it was MSP Process requires an agent for install for implementation. That's false. It does not.
Okay. Good.
So that's right. So you got the right one then. I guess.
So agentless is best if you can get away with it. Obviously, with things like an RMM, you can't. But all right.
So
there goes that one.
So the last one I have to ask, because I really thought you would answer the last one. You really thought we had an uptime monitoring agent built in, like Uptime Robot?
It sounded more plausible.
We actually do. So
it would have probably been my second choice because it sounds a little, I don't want to say less relevant, but not totally aligned with what you do. I was hoping that it was agentless because something like this I would hope could be agentless because agents just, if you can get, like I said before, if you can get away without one, that's all the better. Okay, Larry, PitchIT or DitchIT?
So the 3 features, one is that you can set up agendas for clients and so interact with them and have, assign them to-dos in their own sort of Microsoft system. The second one is an AI chatbot that you can converse with, will automatically give suggestions and apply things for you. And the third one is out of project tickets and ConnectWise, you can update a ROC or an OKR in our platform.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to have to say, because it's an entrepreneurial operating system, it's a framework for the business. It really doesn't have anything to do with clients. So I would say the first one, the agenda client one, is the lie.
All right, wrong. It's the truth. We have a lot of MSPs that run their client meetings in our platform using the same agenda software for internal meetings.
Oh, so then I really hope because I love AI, that it's not the AI chatbot.
It is. We're working on it now, but we're not quite there yet. So we're working on it currently, and want to produce something here with an API connected either into one of the many providers now or OpenAI. So we're working on it now.
So guys, I really thank you for being here today, participating in this. I know this is kind of different from a lot of the interviews that you're probably going to do as part of the PitchIT 2024 process. I look forward to seeing both of you at IT Nation Connect, hopefully. I will be there. And hey, if there's anything else I can do for you guys, please let me know. But thank you for being on The Pitch is Right.